Good evening everyone and welcome to the stream. So I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. It's still pretty hot here in Belgium, but it's already much better than before. So the clouds are coming, that's good. So also rain. So guys, thank you for joining, and yeah, we will start this week of flying with the flight from Yellowknife to Whitehorse in Canada. So we do that tonight with I see Michael and Knight at Night are already here. So this Paver airport, it's a smaller airport here in Yellowknife. We do that with a Pmdg 736 whatever, it's Monday. 737 600, that's it. Guys at Night, good evening Davey, and welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. I'm not sure which plane Michael is flying. It's the 787. Alright, nice. It looks like another plane. And Knight at Night is flying the A320, the Phoenix, so the older model. That's Knight at Night. And we fly the 737-600 from Yukon or Air North. So guys, thanks for watching, for joining, and I hope you enjoy. Well, put the webcam on so everyone can see me. There we go. Alright, first things first, we start up with a new sky. I will put that on screen so you can follow. Just need to go to my flights right here, and then we see we have 90 passengers for today, and then 9 units of cargo, and then we can start the flight right here. Michael, good evening there. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine, and thank you for joining and also for flying, I see. And Knight Night Air Canada livery. Alright, so Knight Night is Air Canada livery. Of course, we are in Canada, so. Alright, next thing we do is GSX, and we'll load or request a boarding.
Boarding requested.
And Michael, it's weird, the 787 is showing up as a weird A380. Yes, I saw that. Sometimes it's very weird. Indeed. So let's jump into the cockpit. This is a small plane actually, the small 737. And then we can start with external power on, battery on, exit emergency lights on, and then we go also to the ADIRS 1 and 2, and we wait until the light goes off here and goes here. Alright, so we can go to nav, and then we also put everything on this. Alright.
Do you want to board crew?
We board a boat. So let's jump into the FMC, and it's Monday. It's a bit weird all the time. Every Monday everything goes wrong, and I'm just out of the weekend, so it will adjust a bit. So we go to FMC right here, and then we put our departure airport in. So that's Charlie Yankee Zulu Foxtrot. So that's our departure airport. We put that here, we copy the first one and we place it here. We go to a route or a route. And we place the origin right here. Then we do the request. Select 607 nautical miles. Sander van der Linde, I'm so happy. My PC for a Microsoft Flight Simulator is coming tomorrow. Oh, nice, nice, nice. That's a good, a very good thing. So then you can fly the whole summer. Very nice. And Michael, after flying it, I can say the 787 goes straight into my top 3 aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh, nice. Now I didn't try it out yet, but I will try it out as soon as I have the time for it.
Crew boarding starting.
So runway for departure is 16. And then our flight number, I use that from New Sky, so that's WPA as usual, and 989 and Nike. We can put that right here, and then we activate and execute. Michael, probably together with the 747, but haven't flown that one after the update. Alright, I can recommend it. Alright, thank you very much, mate. I will check it out. As soon as I have time, I check it out, and then we can also plan maybe a flight over live stream for it. So that will be nice. Now, I'm not familiar with the 787. I saw that once from in the cabin in real life, and I saw that once in the cabin or the cockpit on the Microsoft Flight Simulator, and that's it. Never really flew with it. So we go to departure. Runway 16.
Your crew has boarded. Bus is coming.
And I think we need this one for the set. Execute. And we go back to index. And then for arrival, we use runway 14 right. So with no ILS today. So we will use this one. And then actually I don't think I need something, otherwise I will just adjust it on my own. So execute, and then we go to the next page. Michael, I can switch to the 747, maybe that one is visible. So yeah, for me it's all fine what you fly, mate. Just choose what you like. For me it's okay.
Passengers boarding starting.
So we go to the next page here. We have a vector, we can clear that. So we go to flight plan right here, and then I need to check with a little nav map. So actually it's more like a direct, and then we go for a long straight line to our arrival airport, and the first thing that we see is actually Emissa. That's this one. We can clear that vector. We put that here. Emissa, Ovuma. That's also in. The next one is Sindhu. We'll see the next page, Sindhu. Alright, so we can copy that and place it right here. Sindhu is in, execute. So then we go step by step. Just very simple, very actually not a lot of waypoints. We can put a test in, maybe. Sindhu, and then we have the runway. So we go just try to test off. Let's try that. We place that here. That's also right here. Okay, then runway 14 right here, and execute, and our flight plan is in. Michael, we'll try it out. Okay. Jotrimboli, good morning everyone. I will join you soon. Alright, thank you very much, mate. And a very good morning to you. Oh, and there we have then the 747 in a bit of a weird model as well. So very weird. Why those planes are showing up like that. And Michael loaded in. Yeah, I saw it. Very weird. Alright, so that is all in. And then we can wait until we need to load actually the plane. So we go right here to the menu. Wrong one, this one. So I put the fuel for now for 1000 until the fuel truck comes. And then we go return payload. We have a 90, I believe it was, passengers that we need to put in. And then also for our, what else we have? my flights. I need to check. So 90 people, and then I need to count 1008. So 900 in the front and 900 in the back. All right.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Michael, that's really strange. Well, in that case, I will
Please
fly
don't
the
load aircraft
787.
until the
Okay,
fuel
no
truck
problem.
arrives and asked to do it.
So we set QNH as well. And then what else we need for today? Our cruising altitude is 40,000 feet. Now that's pretty high. So I hope that will be alright. So we set this to 40,000. That is not possible. We will go lower, of course.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
So that is set. Auto throttle on, and we can also put the flight directors
Fuel
on.
truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and asked to do it.
Okay, we should also set this to 40,000 feet. And there we go. Electors can come on.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
So fuel, block fuel is 7,367. So we set a fuel 7,367. And we start fueling. So that's working. And now every time if I go back to my previous cam, I'm always in the cargo way. So departure time is 9:30, so we still have 16 minutes to prepare everything. Also for the people that are joining in later, for flying, you still have a little bit of time. Alright. So there is a lot of news for the Microsoft simulator. There's also some news, some less good news. Because the plane that I was flying last year, the Grumman American that I was flying last year, and I will show you some footage of it. That plane crashed yesterday afternoon here in Belgium. Now it was not a big impact, like I say it. There were two injuries. Two people got injured, very light injuries, but just the pilot, he had nothing, but the two passengers were slightly injured. So, and also the plane got damaged, of course. Alright, transponder we can also set. And there we go, and then I think we have everything. Go back here. So cruising altitude is 40,000 feet, so flight level 400, and then cost index is 5. 0.0 for the reserves, and then we can put 7.4 in for plan. That's good. So we are waiting until the fuel truck leaves. And every time I go to this camera point, So also we had today a stream on the airport. It was a very windy, so it was sometimes a bit difficult to understand me, but yeah, it was actually a nice day. Just the wind was pretty hard. In the meantime, I can also tell you something about Air North. So Air North is a Canadian company, and the headquarters is in Whitehorse. So that's our destination airport. The focus city is actually Vancouver International. The fleet size is 9 aircraft, and the average fleet age is 31.7 years old. So they have the ATR as 42. They have 4 planes of that type. They have also the Boeing 737-400, 1 plane, and the 737-500, and they have 4 planes of that type. Michael, we are landing at 14 right. For now, the wind seems to be all right. (32) right and left wind is a 6 knots tailwind, so that's not a good thing. So we have the option for runway 20 or 14 left, 14 right. That are the options that we have. So we keep it with 14 right. So that's air enough. There's no ILS. During the flight, maybe it can change, but I doubt it because it's still the same for the whole day. So fuel truck is gone, and we can continue. So zero fuel weight is 46.8. Wind conditions is 144/15. 15 knots. And then we can execute. We go to the second next page. 18 degrees Celsius. Take off. We take flaps 10, and then CG will be 19.4. So V1 is 112. 112 for VR and 121 for V2. So that is in. Alright, everything is in. Nothing else we need. Just I need to wait until it's time to depart, so 10 minutes to go. Also nice livery. I like this plane. And guys, like Knight at Night and Michael, if you are ready, you always can let me know. If you are a bit ready earlier, then we can also depart earlier. So if you are ready for pushback, let me know. I don't see other pilots right now. Maybe Joe is coming later on, if he is awake, totally awake. Now our top chatter is still Mr. Davis. So even after the weekend and after our stream this morning, is still Mr. Davis. So congrats. Good night, ready for pushback? Alright, mate. So I will do a last check here. Normally everything is in. And Michael is almost ready. Joe, sim is loading, but don't wait for me. Alright, mate. No problem. So we wait for Michael. He is almost ready. And then we can prepare for pushback. Meantime, I can start up APU before I forget it. And we wait until the EGT is rising. That night, good morning to Joe Trimboli. Oh, Mr. Joe is awake. And he's coming. And after, when we are flying, when we are cruising, then I will show you some footage of the plane that crashed today. No, yesterday, sorry. So when I was flying, you can also see it from the outside. And Michael is ready for pushback. Alright. Michael ready. Guided Knight is ready. So I will ask for pushback. So pushback, that is with the tail to the right. That's it. Runway 16. So we put the generators on. And then APU bleed.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Alright, that can come off. And Cloud Knight is already pushing back, starting the engines. Also Michael is ready, so he will do the same. And then once we are ready, we do
Departure
that
checks completed.
as well.
Bypass pin inserted.
As you can see, we have also used the old system, because this the average fleet age of this company is actually 31 years old. So we all use the old style. Normally I also need to take the windows. I need to go to the menu because I forgot ground service that can be removed.
Release parking brakes.
Okay, parking brake release.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, fuel pumps on. Starting engine number 2. Why this screen is not working? I didn't check that. So we had fuel. Now we cannot see. Okay, engine number 2 is starting up. Also Michael is pushing back. Now wait until engine number 2 is stable. Okay, we start engine number 1.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
And we start or add fuel at engine number 1. And the confirmation for a good engine start.
Yellowknife ground air north 90905 with India request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
And hold short of runway 16 using taxiway. Contact tower on 118.5 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 16 using taxiway air north 90905.
Okay, generators can come on. If you bleed off,
Unlocking gear.
packs on, and then if you can come off, taxi light on, flaps to 10,
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
all right. I need to go to the takeoff speeds again. And everything is still correct. We check. And we are done. So ready for taxi. And so it's when Michael, you are ready, mate, then you can go. I will follow. And Knight Knight is also ready for taxi, so Michael is going. Parking brake off. And we will follow Michael. Set this to RTO. So the flight time for tonight is 1 hour and 38 minutes. I think that's long enough for the first flight of the week. Now Thursday I will probably not be on time to fly, so probably on Thursday no stream. So if you guys if you want that I do the stream for Thursday, that I do it on the Wednesday instead of the farming sim, then let me know.
Yellowknife tower air north 90905 ready at runway 16 departing straight.
Lights on.
Air North 90905 QNH 29.78 wind 154 at 11. Straight out departure approved. Cleared
All right,
for
so we line up.
16.
Cleared for takeoff runway 16 air north 90905.
Kevin Daves, good morning from Christchurch, New Zealand. Welcome again to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. I hope that you had a wonderful night. And so we are just ready for departure. So we're lining up. Everything is set. Just do a takeoff check. takeoff check complete. Now we wait until Ignited Night is lined up, and then we can departure here from Yellowknife in Canada, and we fly to Whitehorse, also in Canada. I just want to check my weather because this is seems way too nice. So a real time, a real weather that we are flying today. And Kevin Davis, I saw your video yourself yesterday at the end of the airport stream. I like how you waved. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. I'm not so familiar to stand in front of a camera like that. Here it's different because I was just doing my thing on the flight sim, but yeah, on the other cam it's still a bit different. And the cabin big versus small, yes. This is actually a 787 that Michael is flying, but it shows up as a different plane. So we are waiting for the confirmation of Ignited Night and Michael, and then we can depart. And Ignited Night is ready, so Michael, if you are ready, then you can go, mate. And Michael is rolling. Carwin and Nojo Trimboli tonight. Yeah, he will come. He will come. He's awake. There we go. I think I'm a little bit too fast. There goes Michael. I lift up, rotate. Positive rate of climb, get up. Oh, and I forgot something. Flaps to 5. And then we make our right turn.
Yellowknife Tower Air North 995 frequency change.
Flaps 2. And Michael goes straight.
737 2 miles south of Yellowknife, 2,700 feet. Request flight following.
And there Michael makes his turn as well. And carrying a beautiful takeoff of Michael. Yep, indeed. Also Ignited Night is in the air. And Ignited Night, good morning to Carwin Davis. Flaps 1.
Roger Air North 995.
6,000 feet. This can go off, and this as well. And flaps retracted. $8,000 feet.
Edmonton Center Air North 995. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
And wait until we reach 10,000 feet, then we turn the lights off. 9,006, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 feet, lights off. I forgot to put on the seatbelt sign. We are climbing pretty fast, it seems. And there is Michael on our right side. 12,000 feet for him. And Michael, the HUD of the 787 is actually useful right now. It's day and night improvement compared to the old version. Alright. Well, I will check it out as soon as possible, and then we can do maybe a flight with it. I never flew it, so give me some time to learn it, because it's all older panels. It's totally different, so we will see how that will work out. So we try to get up to speed. And Kevin Davis, I like how they fly planes. Well, it's not always the best way that I fly it, but yeah. Michael is similar to the 737 in some ways. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, the everything is on the screens, you know. It's just a bit easier, in your opinion. Well, I'm old school, so that will be difficult for me, I believe. So we go to standard traffic on almost 20,000 feet. And Michael is in front of us. Then we check Mr. Knight is 11,000 feet, 12,000 feet now, and no sign of Joe yet. Michael, but basics are the same, like the autopilot panel, for example. Okay. Yeah, I saw it once, to be honest, once, and yeah. In the beginning, also people were asking me for the 787 to fly that plane, but it was not the most realistic plane. Not everything was working, so I try just to fly the better ones. And but now there was an update. Maybe we can try it. But it will not be this week, but maybe for next week, if I have some time here and there, I can test it out. So before there are some other planes coming, because there were some announcements. There are also some updates about planes that are coming. So when they will come, I have no clue, but they're coming closer and closer. 24,000 feet. So like the inbuilt A300, the 600 version. So there was a inbuilt shared actually the development of the A300, the 600 series. So looking promising. But also Just Flight is announced that they are making the A300. And then A2A simulations to showcase the Piper Comanche 250 for the people that like general aviation. So very interesting for them. And also beyond ATC announced for a Microsoft Flight Simulator. So when you ATC is in the make, so to improve the ATC for a Microsoft Flight Simulator. So there's also a video for the A300 from Inbuilt. And then also Microsoft, they released actually the Ford 480 tri-motor free for 1 week. So that is yeah, an old plane, not my thing, but yeah, looks nice. And Michael, Bluebird 757 will not come anytime soon. They said it will come end 2023 or start 2024. So still a long time to go, but it will be December before you know, because time flies. And then MK Studios release Bologna Airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And so that is one page that I have.
Air North 90905, you're leaving my airspace. Resume on navigation.
What else we have? We have Frankfurt Airport. So Airsoft previewed the Frankfurt Airport for a Microsoft Flight Simulator. And in the builds announced Stansted Airport coming this week. So Stansted will come this week. Bluebird Simulations, yeah, they're the new Boeing 757 previews, but Michael is saying that it will not come before the end of 23 or the beginning of 24. So still a long time to go. And then TFDI MD11 goes on pre-sale for the people that are interested for the McDonnell Douglas MD11. Well, it goes on pre-sale. Also, Meltech Simulations announced the CH-47 Chinook for the Microsoft Flight Simulator. So for the people that like that helicopter, well, it will come. And Just Flight updated FS traffic, and then Flying Iron Simulations updated the Spitfire for the Microsoft Flight Simulator. And then Burning Blue Design release Compton Abbas Airfield for Microsoft Flight Simulators, and also Seafront Simulation announced vessels the Azores, also for the Microsoft Flight Simulator. And Michael, still no news on the A380. No news, no news. Nothing that I was or that I'm aware of. No. But that will be huge if that comes out, because it will be free. It will be, yeah, the biggest plane for passengers then, and then yeah, it will be incredible, detailed and nice looking. And also Mr. Joe is in the air, is at 12,000 feet. Knight is at almost 24,000 feet. We are at 33,000 feet. And Michael is at 35,000 feet. So after vitamins level, I will grab something to drink. And then I will come back. And then I will come with some not so good news, and I will also show you some footage in better times. But yeah, actually not that great news, but I will tell more about that later in 6,000 feet. So 35,000 feet, and actually we fly in a straight line towards the airport. That is what a sim brief gave me. So pretty much a straight line with a curve, a little bit of a curve, but there is actually no waypoint. If you can see, there's 257 nautical miles to go for the next waypoint. And then we make a left turn, and then we are lined up with the runway, as long as the wind don't change. Michael, maybe it come out before the release of Microsoft Flight Simulator 24. I think that is very possible because the release of Microsoft Flight Simulator 24 will be till 1 year or something, and so it's and the A380 had already, there's already a lot of work put into it, so I think it's not so far off anymore. Well, let's see, and I hope it comes out quickly, but it will come out when it's done, so then maybe that will be the best plane. Of course it will be the favorite of many people. $20,000 feet for Joe. And it looks that he is higher than Mr. Knight. He is at 28,000 feet. I'm not sure if Joe can see me. I'll check my transmitter if it's on or not. Now it's on. In the meantime, we have had 13 likes, so thank you guys for liking the stream. And that's always weird, I come always down here. So this is our cabin, standard cabin today. There are not so many modeled cabins for the Pmdg. So we have more cabins that are modded for the Phoenix. But for the Pmdg actually not that much. So only space for 130 people in this plane. We are carrying 90. I think they are all in the cargo bay because we don't see them. There we go, almost 40,000 feet, so vitamins level. So guys, I will give you a nice view, or try to give you that. This is not the one, so I give you this. So guys, I will leave you for 1 minute. I will be right back with some vitamins, and then we continue our flight. So grab something to drink because it's still pretty warm. So see you in a minute. So I'm back with some vitamins, and it's the red can today. there we go. So cheers guys. Always refreshing, especially with this hot temperatures. Now we check our cockpit. Michael is in front of us. We are at 40,000 feet. Latifi, thank you. Joe, thank you. Very, very, very nice. And then we drink again on Latifi. Wow. Okay guys, I told you that I will show some footage. I don't think it's already shown on my YouTube channel. Guys, cheers, thank you very much mate. But I will show you, but I will try to put the sound a bit off, because maybe it will be pretty loud. So I will try to show you 2 or 3 things, and first of all I will show you the plane where I'm talking about, and there goes the plane. So this is the plane where I'm talking about. So this is the Grumman AA5, the Grumman American. So that is a plane where I was flying with last year. So with registration and number OO OLI, OLI, as you can see here. So that was a plane. Now I will show you the footage when I was flying. Now the sound can go a little bit loud. I'll turn it off. So this guy is me, and you can see where I'm flying. Now the quality is not so great because this is with a cell phone. So that's just me. It's just a short part. You can see also when I land. Now there is something else I can show you. I don't know if it's a good idea to show, but then you hear some people scream in the plane because we make a loop, and I can show you some footage about it. So now I'm actually searching for the airport, and then you will see also the landing. Karen Davis, cheers. Thank you very much. So we are almost here at our airport. And then you can see that we touch down very soon. Now the light is, it was a very hot summer day as well. So here's the runway. Familiar sound. Was this flight on a Monday? No, it was on somewhere in the weekend, Saturday or Sunday. Kevin got my vitamins, hot chocolate. Alright. Now, next footage, I need to check which one it was. I think it's this one. So this is the inside one before we depart. Oh, and then there's actually a footage from my camera where I do the live streams with. That is very good. And judging by the clip of your flying is on your YouTube channel, isn't? I think I saw it before. It's on my Instagram, but not on my YouTube, I believe. And there is my car placed somewhere. So this is a little bit of on the footage. This is in Tiene, one of the cities of Belgium. Goedsenhoven, actually. So the city that you see is Tiene. So that's my son in the back here. And then after a while we will do a loop or a half loop, and I don't know exactly at what time it is, but then you will hear some people scream. But maybe my sound is off. Hope it's the right one, because there is another clip and I'm not sure if it's this one or the other one. Maybe it's the other one. It's this one. Okay. So now we are climbing, and then we will make a loop. Now we check if everyone is in the back ready for it. And so, Michael, who is that flying? It's me. It's me flying in the Grumman American AA5. Now I need to tell something after the clip. I will tell you something about this plane. So now we start to make the loop. Alright, that's enough. So, and this was the plane that I was flying. And Michael, you also recorded your first flight. Yeah, well. So this plane had yesterday afternoon, between 3 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it had a crash. It crashed after the taking off. It landed in a sugar beet field. It had 3 passengers on board. It was a pilot of 62 years old, and then a woman passenger 62 years old, and then another man as a passenger 72 years old. So the 2 passengers got slightly injured, and the pilot didn't have any injuries. So, but that plane, the reason is unknown yet. But it wasn't, yeah, they say not really a crash, but yeah, it landed in a sugar beet field. So the plane is damaged, and then 2 people were injured. So that happened yesterday, or what, between 3 and 4 in the afternoon, and yeah, it was this plane that I was flying. Joe, you got a high voice, Davey. Yeah, it was not me that was screaming. I think if I should scream like that, then it was not a good idea to fly then. Michael, you get the exact same story. Oh. You also were flying this plane? So you were also flying the Ollie? Michael, it was a month after my first that exact plane crashed in a lake. It was a Diamond DA20. Okay. I was for a second I was thinking it was exactly the same plane, because from you're living in Holland, so maybe Holland is not that far. Maybe you were also flying with that exact same plane. But yours was a Diamond DA20, and it crashed into a lake. Yeah. This plane, and it's actually it was built in 1978, so it's actually 2 years younger than myself. So luckily the people that had the accident are okay, just light injuries for the 2 passengers, so nothing serious, so that's a good thing. I think the aircraft can be repaired. I saw a picture of it. Michael, did you also land it? Yes, that's why the stall sound went off or something. So yeah, I took off, landed, so it was actually a very nice experience. I wish I could do it more, but it's not always possible to do that. Like some clubs are only open in the weekend. I'm working in the weekend, so yeah, it's not possible for me then to fly. And Michael, the one in the A20 died instantly. It was a student pilot with an instructor. Okay. That's sad to hear. Yeah. And those dive into a lake. Do you know what the reason was? Was there a malfunction? Because for this aircraft that crashed yesterday, yeah, it was just after takeoff. It must be a few meters high, and then it came down. So yeah, maybe no time to recover if something goes wrong at that moment, and then yeah. But there's still no clue what the problem is or was. And Michael, not quite sure, but there was an engine failure. You think? Oh, yeah. That's possible, of course, but there are so many things that can happen. No, it was good weather. So bad weather has nothing to do with it, but also good weather can give some troubles, or hot weather. Alright, so we go to the progress page, and then we see that we have 264 nautical miles to go to our top of descent. And then we can also put in nothing because we don't have ILS. So if we go to the approach, I think it's 1-4 left. Already forgot. 1-4 right. That's the one we need. So that's RNF. So that's a final course of 140. So we can just put that in 140. Actually, I don't need it. We also set the other side 140. Now for plane crashes, if you want to fly a bit safer, then you can always fly with an ultralight. Those planes have parachute, but of course on altitude that happened yesterday with that plane, also a parachute will not help. But if you have an engine failure or something, then and you are high in the sky, you just shoot your parachute and the plane will come down safely. Karin, how's the these days? Well, it's fine. It's fine. No, he will be a little bit sad because he wants to go to the karate, and next week it's tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last karate of the season, so the last lesson. So he needs to miss the karate for 2 months at least, because after then there are exams for karate, so maybe a little bit longer before the lessons start once again. So that will make him a little bit sad, I believe, but there are so many other things to do as well. So that is the things what is going on. So he's doing fine, is doing everything what is he needs to do. And yep, 1 week of school, so Friday is done with school for 2 months, and then we'll see how he reacts on that, because he likes his friends. He also will change school in September, so it's all new for him. Then it will be different. And Michael, Cirrus planes have parachute too. Cyrus planes. All right. And Kevin Davis here in New Zealand. It's a school holidays on 30th of June. All right. So that's quite the same, because Friday it's also, oh no, June. Oh yeah, yeah, it's the same as here. Yeah, Friday half day and school is done. Until September 1. And Kevin end of term 2. All right. So very nice livery for today, I believe. Nice orange and Air North. It's new for me, but very nice. Tomorrow we have another flight, and so tomorrow we fly the British Aerospace 146, the 300 series, and we do that with Cebu Pacific. I will put that already online, so you can see it where we're flying to or from. So I actually fly from Taiwan to Manila in the Philippines. So that's the flight that we do tomorrow with the British Aerospace 146 300, I believe, is it? Yep, and Cebu Pacific. And Michael, I see that Joe joined us. Yes, he is with us. But where's Knight? There's Knight. Alright. And you're already above the mountains. I see the mountains coming as well. Very nice. So that's our flight for tomorrow. Now there's a cool party on Thursday I think it starts at 6 o'clock, so I think I will not make it on time to stream, or it need to be in a rush or something, so I will not stream on Thursday. So for the people that like to have the flight from Thursday on Wednesday, because then normally we do the farm sim, but if you want to change it, the flight from Thursday, and the flight from Thursday is, and I need to check, it's actually from South Korea to Japan with the 737-800, and it's an 11 gigabyte airport. Compressed. So if you want to see that flight on Wednesday instead of yeah, another date, because I need to replace it, because I will not do it on Thursday. If you want to see it Wednesday, then let me know, and then we do Friday, we do another flight with a A310 and Air Transat from Toronto in Canada to Halifax in Canada as well. So we have this week 2 flights in Canada. Kevin Davis, I'm watching David from my laptop and phone different speed. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So guys, let me know what you want to see, or we do a flight, the flight from Thursday on Wednesday, or we just do a farming sim on Wednesday. Let me know what you want. It's up to you. Kevin Davis of Farm Sim. Okay. Cheese and butter. You like that? As we didn't do it last week. That's a good thing. Yes. Okay. Nice. So then we undo the farm sim and make some more butter, but then I need to plan this stream for next Monday, because I promised Dirkster to do the A310 flight on Friday, so I cannot move that. So I will move the flight from Thursday to Monday. Joe, I think the cheese and butter will have been melted by now if the fridge was turned off. But I think we did we sell it? I think we sold everything. No? So I could turn off the fridge. But actually I'm not sure anymore. So we need to check it out. And with those hot temperatures, yeah, it's very dangerous. So we'll put the stream announcement, and there we go for the 146 for tomorrow. In the meantime, I check the screenshots from the... Oops. What is this? Alright, to the Finnair, that was from last week. And then Joe doing some local sightseeing with Miss Lazy. And actually a nice color for that fourth plane. So thank you for that screenshot. Nice, nice, nice. Also a nice background, nice bridge, nice boats as well. And then yeah, very nice picture mate. Yeah. And Michael, that is the 787. Thank you very much. Then the lineup as well, and Knight the lineup as well. So I'm also showing as a different plane. And then Joe Trim, nice cup. I think that is the purpose of that screenshot. Nice. And then your livery. Now I cannot check your livery right now, but I have it in my community folder. And Joe, oh okay, I must missed the last farming stream then. Well, it's possible, yeah, but I think that I sold everything. All the cheese that I had, that was not that much. It was just to see, I believe, because Carwin was guessing what I would get for it for one piece of cheese, and also for the butter and stuff. So we were checking out that. Now I don't remember the prices anymore, but I remember that Joe, that Carwin was guessing the prices because I asked that, and yeah. Carwin, I have a meeting this afternoon with ACC, and then tonight seeing your mom. Oh, that's good, mate. Now I don't know what ACC means or where that stands for, but the last part I like very much because you have a meeting with your mother. So that's great, very nice. I'm happy to hear that, so that you can see her again. So greetings to her. And is my engine damaged here? Looks like we have some damage. You have also that on the other side. Let's check. I don't have that engine view. Where's that view? Right here. The sun is shining in it, so we cannot really see it, but there are some spots, it seems. So this week, yeah, 2 flights in Canada. Now that was not really the planning, but it's just a coincidence. And actually I needed to fly with this flight, actually the ATR-42. But that plane is a bit slower than all the other planes that we are flying, and not much people fly that plane in my stream. So I decided to go for the 600 because we also don't fly that much. But yeah, the 600 is not a plane of Air North, so they have the 500 but not the 600, and they have the ATR-42. Mbleu13 just uploaded a video to your New Sky Discord channel, alright? Thank you for the information. Oh yeah, I'm landing at Charleroi here in Belgium from Zaragoza. Alright. We will see that later. And but thank you for the notification and for the info. Mbleu13 is actually from Belgium, and from that place where that airport is. So yep. So we will see some snow as well today. Now I think we are flying towards Alaska, or near Alaska. Joe, are you at the next waypoint yet? 1 nautical mile. And then it's waypoint 1. I don't know where it's, why it's waypoint 1. But now we have it again straight 266 to go. But I don't know where there's a waypoint 1 in it. Did I do that accidentally or so? But normally simply don't give waypoint 1. So now we have 262 nautical miles to go to Emesa. And if you see our progress page, then we have 141 nautical miles to go before our top of descent. And if we go down to the next page and we check our runway, it's on a height of 2,367. If I compare it with a little nav map, then it says 2,317. Oh, a little bit of a difference. So that means 2005. So 4005 something that we need to go. I will lower this already. And there we go. And also tomorrow we have a nice flight to Manila. I'm familiar with that airport. Now not in the sim, because I don't fly that much in the sim there, but in real life I landed there already a few times. And yeah, it's a nice airport, a lot of traffic, so it's actually a little bit of a dream of a plane spotter to go there, if you know the places. And but there's always a fence around it, so that's a bit annoying. But if you know some people that live around, you can go on the roof or something from their houses, and you can have a clear shot from there. Also, the last time when I was there, I had a view from the apartment to the airport. It was also very nice. But of course you have a lot of heat haze with those temperatures, so that's a bit of a problem. But that's also here in Belgium. So lately we have also a lot of heat haze that's everywhere when it's as sunny. We cannot avoid that. And I'm very curious how good our result will be on a New Sky today. And Kevin look at the far sim stream when it was streamed 11 days ago. and listen to the exact prices of butter and cheese. Alright, nice. Yeah, I was thinking, I remember that we were selling it and that I asked the price and you mentioned the price what they will give for it, and then we saw also the price what they gave for it. Yeah, I think there was something for 240, but I don't remember what that was. Now this screen is still not working. I have no clue. I need to turn that on. Normally it's always on, but now it's not on. So how that comes, I don't know. Now it's on. Okay, and D. And Kevin Davis said cheese was 223 and butter was 104, 184. So, all right. Okay, thank you very much, mate. Now the price can change a bit depending on what the shop will give. It change every day a little bit. The prices go a little bit up or a little bit down. So yeah, it can. But that is around that price I will get all the time. And Joe, I would have bought some, but I know that Davey just loves his cheese, so I'll let him keep it alone. Well, for me, you can get it for free, mate. As long as I don't have it in my house, I'm happy. I think I will not be good in selling cheese, because first of all I will not be there at the selling point because it stinks, and second, if I'm then there with the gas mask on, then I will sell it as quickly as possible, as slow as possible, and don't make any profit, so just that I get rid of it. So I don't think I will be a good salesman for cheese. And in the meantime we see a snowy hills, green hills. Nice. In the meantime we have 14 likes. And tomorrow it will be a little bit of a special day for my son then, because he will celebrate his birthday in school, because his birthday is in the summer, in the 2 months that there is no school, so they do it tomorrow. Otherwise they don't have this chance to celebrate it. So we have some cupcakes. We made some cupcakes and stuff. So Kevin, I shaved my physical hair off, mustache and beard. Yeah, I know your mother don't like it. She said that you look older with it, so. Kevin, happy birthday to your son, David, to Dale. Well, it's not tomorrow, but they celebrate it tomorrow. It's in August that he is his birthday, but yeah, they just celebrate it tomorrow because otherwise there is no chance anymore to celebrate it, and that's why they do it tomorrow.
Air North 9905, contact Edmonton Center on 134.05. Good day.
134.05 Air North 995. Edmonton Center, Air North 995, flight level 400.
Air North 9905, Edmonton Center. Continue as planned.
Karen, I followed her command. Okay, yeah, maybe you can make a deal. Maybe you ask her to visit you more, and then you will shave. If she don't visit, you will not shave. Something like that. Maybe a bad idea, but you know. But I'm already happy that she makes more time for you, so you can see her more. So everyone is happy. Oh, Karen, ACC stands for Accident Compensation Corporation. Okay. Thank you for the information. And Michael, back in the cockpit and top of descent coming in. Oh, so soon? 18 nautical miles, okay. I have progress page 75 nautical miles before I start my descent. And Karen, I was meant to see her last night, but an appointment came up yesterday. Okay. So for her, and tonight 17 nautical miles to top of descent. Okay. Yeah. Well, then I hope she comes today, mate. Then, but of course, when you are looking forward to it, and then something change. It's not always so easy. I can understand that. So in the meantime, I don't have any more news for the sim. And so all the news is set, so we are just waiting for new releases. Karen, but it's late at night, 8 PM. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty late. And when you see her, how long you see her, how long she stays with you? So we are coming closer to our top of descent, also to the airport, of course. And then actually we are not so far away from Anchorage, from Alaska. So we are close to the border with Alaska. Actually, our alternate airport is located in Alaska. So Whitehorse is not far away from that. And Karin, we are expecting rain today, okay? And 1 hour, alright. Is that enough for you? Or you like more? Or is that okay? 1 hour? Back to the cockpit. Now our plane will descend automatically, of course, because our altitude is already set to 4005. And we'll try to find our top of descent. That's right here. So 48 nautical miles to go. And Karen, well, I like short times, evening, but if it's afternoon, more time, like 4 or 5 hours. Yeah. No. So you like that she spends the afternoon together with you, and that you can go shopping or eat something together. So yeah, I think that is also nice. But in the evening, 1 hour is okay for you, so alright. And so let's see what other flights are coming up, because I think I have other flights planned as well. No, I'm not sure. And Joe, the problem with that font that I always need to install, it's still not solved. And so once I have it installed and I restart it again and restart it again and stuff, it will be okay. But if I restart my PC, it's still the same. So yeah. And Dexter, good evening. Hope you are doing fine, mate, and thank you for joining once again, because you also this morning you were in the stream. And Joe Trimble, if everyone has an extra rain, can you send it my way, please? Thanks. But I'm also waiting for the rain, but unfortunately the rain will come on Wednesday. Yeah, when I want to go to stream. So not so good. But yeah, we also needed a rain, so I need to keep it for myself now. Later in the year you will get enough from me. Good night. Did anyone watch the streams from the Flight Sim Expo? No, unfortunately not, because and I always need to repeat what I repeat too much what I'm saying, but yeah, just out of time. And next, hi, I was going to join you for the flight, but it got too late. No problem, mate. Tomorrow, the stream is already online for tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 146, and we fly from Taiwan, I believe, to the Philippines, to Manila, or PLL. So there's a flight for tomorrow. So if you have time, feel free to join. It will be a nice flight. And then Joe to Michael, thanks. I will be waiting for some buckles. And there's I'm in the air and nevertheless, but only a shorter hop. Okay. And then there's good night, Michael and Joe and Carwin. So hello. All right. So Dexter, I already mentioned earlier in the stream that the flight for Friday will continue. That's Air Transat, that I will fly with the A310, so that's for Friday, but the flight for Thursday will move to Monday, because I cannot make it on Thursday because of a school party. So Thursday no stream, and or no planet stream, but depending on what time I come, but probably a no stream, and for sure not the one that is planned now. So Wednesday we do the farm sim, and yeah. Also, Director, if you're there, I show some footage of me flying a plane. That is actually footage from last year. Also a part of my loop that I made, and then people start to scream in the back. So, but I didn't show everything, because otherwise I get reactions on it. But I showed the plane where I was flying with. Now that plane that crashed yesterday. So there were 2 people that were slightly injured, and the pilot didn't have anything. So it was just after takeoff. It came in a sugar beet field, and it got some damage, and 2 people were slightly injured. So it was the plane that I was flying last year. So, but I showed some footage earlier in the stream. So Air Transat, that is for a Friday then, and after Air Transat we will have Jeju Air, or is that for on Thursday? I already forgot which one it is. Because my planning is a little bit a mess. So the one from Thursday that will move to Monday, I believe that is in Jeju. So RKSI, alright. So that we have just Share Airlines. That's the only one that I have planned. So the rest I need to plan. Alright, so that's everything. The Jeju Air, that's the South Korean airline, yes. So then we fly actually from South Korea, from Incheon in South Korea to Japan, and we do that with a Pmdg 737-800. But that is then for Monday instead of Thursday. And Dexter, oh my god, pilot error. I don't know what the problem was. They still don't know. They are investigating the thing, but it was very short after takeoff, a few meters high, and then yeah, if something goes wrong, then you have no chance, because you cannot recover when you just take off. So I don't know what happened, but only slight injuries for the two passengers. The pilot has nothing. So that's yeah. And Dexter, oh, that sounds good. Unusual area to fly the 146 in. Yeah, because my on-air company is actually, I need to pay again to extend the period. I didn't do it yet, so I try to everything to implement also earlier flights, and I will always mention when it's an earlier flight, because this is a flight from, I don't remember exactly, it was from another company, but I don't find a livery for it. So it was with that plane, another company that flew that flight, but I use just Cebu Pacific because we're flying to the Philippines. And you remember that footage of you flying? Yeah. Now I showed the plane of the outside, and also when I made the loop or part of it, because then people start to scream. So, and I don't want to show everything, because on everything what you show or what you say you get bad comments, so that's fine. So it's good here, they only were lightly injured. Yeah. And Michael started descending. Yeah, me too. I also started to descend. We are at 32,000 feet at the moment. And Junior 777 Aviation, hi, how are you doing? Weatables like left, greetings from Fortaleza, Ceará, Brazil. So welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. Thanks for your like, and thanks for hopping in. I am fine, and I hope you are fine too, mate. And have a safe flight. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So yeah, hope you are fine. Jotimboli, I will fly Yabaz here. Alright, that's a nice airline. Yeah, Yabaz. Who knows what Yabaz is? Because Joe, of course, he knows it. What is the translation in English from Yabaz? Who knows it? Except Mr. Joe, and also Michael. He will also know it. And if the people were already in my stream, some other people will maybe remember it. Cat at night, no idea. Alright. Someone else? Dirkster, do you have an idea? Yeah, boss, what that means was a translation from yeah, boss in English, or what I made from the original word where we come from, and that was my translation in Flemish. Yeah, boss. Joe, any restricted heights ahead? Not that I'm aware of. Let me see. Dexter, yeah, boss. No. No. Yes, boss. No. It's actually a very straightforward. It's a direct translation, or I translated a word that you all know directly into Flemish, and I made 2 words of it because it's actually 2 words. Yes, you mentioned this, but I can't remember. Well, you are watching it. That's a tip. Airbus, not correct, but you are watching it. You are watching it a lot, and at this moment you are watching it. Joe Drexler, that's exactly what I thought he was saying when he first said it. No offense, no. Drexler, YouTube, yes, YouTube. That's it. U is yeah in Flemish. And tube, a tube is bus in Flemish. Michael, bus is tube, yes, and you is yeah. So yeah, bus. So stupid. It sounds stupid. Well, it is maybe. Yeah, boss. That's YouTube. Well, whatever. We are descending. It's almost over. Joe, but if you translate it as one word, YouTube, it's YouTube, not Yabas. Well, yeah, because the translation don't know everything. Translation makes mistakes, me not. Never. Otherwise you cannot translate it, because what is YouTube in Flemish? The only translation I can come up is Yabas. If you want to translate it, because we don't translate it, of course. We never, nobody says here Yabas. I will watch Yabas. No one will say that. It's because YouTube is a name, correct? But you're right, yes. It's just a name, so you can actually not translate it, but if you literally translate it, then it's just Yabas. So in the meantime, 23,000 feet. We are going to 4,005. We make our turn to the left, lined up with the runway, and we have a butter frozen landing or something. It will be fine today. It's Monday, so what can go wrong? Nothing. Also today, a person that came standing next to me and was asking some questions, and then he was waiting actually for the plane for his son, and his son is a second officer for KLM. So that was interesting. So he needs to do that for a few years as a second officer before he can become a first officer. So he was waiting at the airport at Brussels to fly with the plane back to Amsterdam, and then you needed to fly to another location as well. So always nice to meet some people and yeah, get some information about it. But the plane was late. Dexter, by the way, how do you find the 737-600 climbs like a rocket? Yeah, it was very fast climbing. It's a nice plane. Now we have the older version, or the older dash, but it flies nice. Now it's a bit compact. It's a bit compact and maybe a little bit short for the model. I like the 700 more, just about the looks. It's just a little bit longer, just perfect, makes it perfect. But just flying, yeah, it climbs like a rocket. It flies great. Now we will see for the landing what it will get. And Dexter goes like the clappers, as they say here. All right. And don't ask me, I can't really explain that phrase. But I know what you mean, because we have also something similar in Flemish. Yeah. And Dexter, nice livery. Yeah, I think it's a nice livery. I didn't know the air, the company, but yeah, and it's Yukon, so that's where we fly. That's just next to the border of Alaska. So what is wrong here with my textures? It's not loading. Alright. So meantime, 18,000 feet. And we have 17 likes, so 3 more. And then Michael is starting his last run, is at 12,000 feet. So good luck with the landing, mate. So we need to go to 3008. And there we go. So I'm not familiar or so familiar with this plane, so maybe we flew it once or twice. Now I'll try to do it again and we'll see how the landing will go. And Dexter, oh, and what did everyone here like the best about the Sim Expo? Any announcements that made your eyes light up? For the announcements that I know, nothing. No seeking. Just flight that makes the A300 or will make. Yeah, so then we have 2 A300s, and then we need to choose between the two, one of the one of Inibelt or the one from Just Flight. Yeah. The new coming ATC. Oh yeah. I saw something else, like also a virtual airline from the Czech Republic or something. I saw a video of it. It's not out yet, but yeah, I think you need to fly for a company there, so somewhere, and then you can go to fly to the summer destinations, winter destinations, and stuff like that. Also with custom sounds and voices. That's what I saw. And there's Just Flight A300 before, yeah, something like that. I don't know exactly which one it is, but it's a A300. So, but I'm still waiting for the Fokker 70 and 900. I want those planes. It will come in a package, both planes, but I'm waiting for those ones. Yeah, and then the A380, the longer it takes, the more I want it. Just for you guys. Yeah, I think it will be an awesome plane, a good looking plane. Now I will have some difficulties with this, to fly it, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that A380 as well. And I think we need to support those people, and everyone needs to fly that plane, because it will, first of all, very good. Second, it's also for free. And then there was a ATC add-on which looked promising. Now I know of it, but I didn't look into the details yet. Yeah, so that ATC add-on that showed at you giving you a number to call. Lol. Well, I didn't see anything or hear of it, anything of it. Just saw a title and that was it. So I cannot tell much about it. But I try to catch everything tomorrow because I think I have an hour and a half to read things. So, Michael, beautiful approach. Well, yeah. But this is a nice area because we are close to the border of Alaska. Alaska is beautiful anyway, and we are yeah, in the northern part of Canada, so very close to there. Joe, I like the A380. Push one button and it will be flying. No, all right. So 11,000 feet, and almost time to put on the lights. And it seems that my textures cannot follow. What's going on? I have no drop of frames. So 10,600 feet. 500 feet. 400. 200, and I turn the lights on. And there we go. Seatbelt sign on as well. And then we are below at 10,000 feet. Alright, come on. I'm not familiar with this buttons, fuels. Joe, I'm on your right. Where are you? Okay, there. There's Mr. Joe. Guys at night landed. Alright, how was your landing, mate? Tell me about it. So Michael and Joe already landed then. So we still need to make our left turn. Then we will line up with a runway. 8,500 feet, or around that. Ignite tonight, nice. Okay, good to hear, mate. Good to hear. So I need to do better. So auto brakes to 3, and then we will check our speed. Approach VREV not selected. What that means? How do we do that? Help. It's a relative a small airport. Okay. So guys, help me out with this. This message, help me out. So we have 121 knots. Yep. Approach VRF. Oh, your altitude set? Yeah, I believe so. Okay, there need to be the airport because I see our two pilots. So yeah, that VREF not selected. Oh. 40-40. Approach ref. Okay, I think I need this. Should be fine then. So it means you haven't selected your landing flaps and speed on the FMC approach nav. If you press init page during the descent, it will bring. So I think I just did it. So this is the init page, and then you need to select that and then put it here. So yeah, thank you, Derek sir. All right, I turn on a sky dolly. There we go. Then we go to flaps 1. QNH check. Immediately to flaps 2 and 5. Here we have this approach. Can go to approach. I will turn the names off of the two pilots, so then I have a clear view. Flaps 5. That was flaps 10 already, that was too early, sorry. Do we have a visual on the runway? Right here, alright. Landing gear down. And then I will even speed down, lower the speed, 121, come on. And I always do it here, normally I should do it on my Honeycomb throttle quadrant. So we go to flaps 15. Flaps 20. Michael, is gonna be hard for me to fly something different than the 787 now. Really? Then it need to be very good. Flaps 25. Now let's see if it can beat the 146, because I like the 146. Why my plane is doing that? Flaps 40. I don't do anything. Unstable approach. Thank you. Do we have so much wind or what? Only 10 knots. Don't get me wrong, it's not Pmdg level. Alright. Okay, so my plane is doing weird stuff. Don't like. 1000 feet. My plane. Because I don't like the behavior of that plane. We have some stutters. I'll take manual control, otherwise I get a lot of penalty points. Alright, so cabin crew ready for impact. Come on, go to the right. Too low. Oh, the plane is moving For what, I don't know, but that plane is moving so badly. It's not about the wind. Alright, ready for impact. Long landing. Jumpy, jumpy kangaroo. And going around, gear up. It was a long time ago. People were asking it for it last week.
Edmonton Center Air North 90905 is type Boeing 737 1 miles south of Whitehorse, 2,600 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
No, real stupid alarm going off.
Squawk 0071.
Squawk 0071 Air North 90905.
Air North 90905 radar contact. 2 miles southeast of Whitehorse, 3,200 feet. Clear through the Charlie airspace.
And Joe is also ready for a landing, but my plane don't react. Oh no,
Clear through the Charlie airspace.
because
Air
of
North
the autopilot
90905.
is on. There. Alright. So we try again. What is that? The wind between the hills or so? Because this is, well, it's not so nice to fly or to land. Who had troubles for landing? With who was the plane not stable, like with me? No, it had nothing to do with the touchdown. Who crashed? Oh, nice landing for Joe. He disappeared off my map, so I thought he crashed. Alright, so let's try again, guys. And turn that sound off. So that plane is not really flying how I like it. Very strange, because all the older planes of Pmdg I like. And this one is not doing what I asked to do. So trim, trim, trim. Now Joe is on the map again. And Michael, I will try to fly the 747 next time. Ah, come on. Shooting bullet to United Knight, thanks, but you must have seen someone else. I bounced and went off course. Lol. Alright. Okay, we turn. Flaps. And then we try again, but it will be not a nice landing. Landing gear down, flaps 15. Michael, did you land? Not yet, not yet. If you're talking to me, no, not yet. I touched down, but went around. So that plane is not stable. It's really not stable. That does all weird stuff. Flaps 25. Kevin, I'm back. All right, then you are right on time to see me crash, because I think that will happen today. So everything on manual power, manual steering. Come on. Line up. Which is the runway that I need? That one. The landing gear is down, flaps 40. And that plane is really doing annoying things. So I don't like flying so slow. It makes the plane more unstable. Alright, second try. And there we have stutters. This is constantly steering. Don't know what is the problem with this plane. It's not a wind. Give it stable now. Alright. Where we need to go? We landed. That's already something. $154. Yeah, it's 163 according to New Sky. But maybe in the corner it was 154. But I didn't see that one. Carrying out key tanks ignited night. Alright, we need to go to the right somewhere. Is that here? Yeah, it's here. Covering what happened to first approach. Well, plane was not stable, but then at the touchdown, yeah, I bounced and go up too high again. So it was a big bounce. So I needed to go around. I'll put the taxi lights on. And then we taxi to our gate.
Ground Air North 905 taxi to the gate.
Air North 905 taxi to gate tree using taxiway Echo. Cross runway 02 Foxtrot.
Now this is a freeware airport,
Taxiing to
I
gate
believe.
tree via taxiway Echo. Cross
So
runway
this is
02
not a
Foxtrot
payware
Air North
one.
905.
So we'll do immediately an overview of the airport, and then we also do the replay of our landing. And then I will check where the others are. So everyone landed already today. And we will get a lot of penalty points. So a nice plane to fly, but I don't know how it comes that it's not stable for landing. And it seems that bigger planes are easier to fly than smaller planes. We're almost to our terminal. And we cross the runway. Kevin gotta go, and now we see you all tomorrow on the next stream. So Kevin, yeah, take care, mate. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your day and your time with your mother this evening. So greetings from me, and yeah, see you tomorrow. So we'll park here to the left. We'll do that. Okay, parking brake set. I hope, yeah. And then we can turn off some lights. Taxi light can come off, logo light off, anti-collision light off. Alright, and then we can also include the engines. If we have a close flight, we will see our report on how bad it was today. So, let's see the result. No result. Oh, that comes. And then an 850. My flights. So yes, 850. I made a 1,489 profit, and I have a rating of 850. So with great touchdown, that was good, but late landing configuration below SOP 500 feet. Yeah, that will be with go around. Yeah. So that is the case. I get a 150. Otherwise, I had a perfect score. Yeah. All right. No problem. So, but we made some profit, slightly. So next thing what we do is show the free airport. So it will be not so special. I have a lot of stutters here. So just an overlook of the airport. That's what you can get here. There are some containers working in progress. So yeah, and Michael is already departing again. So there you go. So this is Yukon in Canada, close to Alaska. Okay, then we go to our replay of the day. So I stop recording, and then we let Mr. Michael pass first. Otherwise we are flying into each other. So we make our L turn. And where's Michael now? We go first, fast forward to our first touchdown. Normally Michael should be around here somewhere. There is Michael. You see, my plane was not stable. I always needed to correct the plane very heavily. And then when you think it's stable again, it banks again. So here, once again, it's very hard to control. Now here I didn't put off the auto throttle. So here we have the also a late landing. Normally we need to land here. And have a bounce. And we go straight up again. And actually the impact was 224, that was not so bad. So we go around, and then we have the next arrival. Good center line, yeah. And touchdown was a rating of 224, it says now on New Sky. It was not that bad, it looked quite softly and yeah, I had a bounce. Was very weird actually, but the landing was anyway pretty late. So a second attempt. That was also a little bounce. That from the other side, that was also a little bounce. So very weird. Even that was also that was even softer and still bounced.
Squawk 5675 Air North 995.
See, up once again 2 times the touchdown. And then we do it the last time from the inside then.
Edmonton Center Air North 90905 is type Boeing 737 2 miles north of Whitehorse, 2,600 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Air North 90905 Edmonton Center. Squawk 5764.
Squawk 5764 Air North 90905.
That the people have a chance or are lucky that I have that I'm a professional pilot, of course. Otherwise we died anyway. Alright, so that was the touchdown from the inside. So guys, tomorrow we have done the 146 flight to Manila from Taiwan, that is. So from Taiwan to Manila, alright, with the 146-300. And then Wednesday we have the farm sim. Thursday we will have probably nothing. And then Friday we fly the A310 with the Transat, also in Canada. And that are the flights for this week. And then yeah, maybe also Wednesday's live stream on the airport, but not sure, depending on the weather and the runways, because they are still working on the runways. Yeah, and they close from that time to that time some runways. So Michael, lol, yeah. Lol. So guys, I thank you all for watching, and I wish you all a very good evening, very good night, very good day. And for the pilots here, thanks for flying, and I hope we can have a nice flight tomorrow as well, with a very nice plane. One of maybe my favorite plane all times for now. So I'm looking forward to that one. And then yeah, weird sound. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and pilots, thanks for flying. So Director, Michael, Knight at Night, Joe, thank you for being here. And maybe tomorrow we have another, or the day after we maybe have another pilot. Lars has a new PC coming tomorrow, so maybe he can join as well. So we'll see. Joe, go to Antwerp and stream until the repair of the runways. Ah yeah, well, I don't know if there is much more to see in Antwerp. We can also go to Charleroi, but of course like tomorrow it's not possible, because then it's my most busy day. And then Wednesday, yeah, I've only have a half day because I need to be back on school on time around 12 o'clock. So we'll see, maybe Friday. Joe Trimboli, thanks everyone again. Have a good night or a day. Alright, so thank you very much, mate. So thanks for flying and for your support as always. And then I'd like to see you tomorrow for another flight, and then another disaster as always. So guys, thank you for watching and enjoy the music. Michael, thanks for the stream, flight, and then take care. Thank you very much, Michael. You too, have a great time, and see you next time. So guys, thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye bye. Good night, good night, a day all. Thank you very much, mate, and have a good sleep, and see you next time.